So human beings' brains
Mm.
perceive the world story first, object second. This is like new cognitive science that is coming out. For a long time, cognitive scientists always thought we perceive the world object first, story second. That's not really how we see reality. I don't see this and say red cylinder piece of
No.
tin that I can drink out of. That's not what my brain says. My brain says this is a bubble water. It's flavorful. It's not as good as normal water for me, but I know I'll drink it because it tastes good and I enjoy having them. And it's 0 calories, 0 everything. And then my brain says,
And it's 0
red
calories
cylinder
or
can
whatever,
that I
yeah.
can grasp in this shape. Like we always see the world story first. So if that is the fact,
Mhm.
the question that arises is, what's the fucking story? What's the story that I'm using to see reality? If
Mhm.
I am still coming
Yes.
from my narcissism, one story is power. Power or control. If you just did it my way, things would go okay. if you just behave the way I need you to
And
behave, things would be okay. So that's a story. Another story
yes,
is
yes,
sex
yes.
or hedonism. I can get I can sleep with whoever I want. Actually, I can even change my gender and then just be, it's a peripheral of freedom. And I have so much freedom, I can do
Mhm.
whatever I want. I can sleep with whoever I want. I can be with whoever I want. And that's
Yeah, it's like
hedonism.
two-spirit or whatever they
That's
call it, yeah.
another form
Yeah.
of narcissism because I'm still just interested in taking care of me. And then the third
Mhm.
or another story, the third response or the call that arises from those two selfish stories would be exactly what we've been talking about. Christ's story, a story of love, a story of acceptance, a story of I'm the embodiment
Mhm.
of the laws and I've come to
Mhm.
fulfill them on earth. Can
Mhm.
I look at okay, so there's a homeless person on the street.
Mhm.
Does my brain say, fuck that motherfucker? He should have a job. My tax dollars I'm paying for him to be able to
Mhm.
blah, blah, blah. Power, power, power. Or I could look at the same individual and say, that's one of God's kids. And he's on his own healing journey. Everyone's on their own
Mhm.
awakening journey, and he's just at where he's at on his. And
So,
yes, or on
yeah,
the
whether you're
street.
going through your spiritual journey in a house
Yes, you're still on a spiritual
or not
journey.
in the
So
house,
what's the
but it doesn't
story?
matter.
How am I looking at reality? And then,
Yes.
obviously, we're pulling back the layers here. How am I looking at my
Mhm.
partner?